everybody, welcome back to Let's Play HOI4 Kaiserredux as the CSA. Let us continue on from where we last left off. So, we're just trying to get all of the way through all of Capone's events here. And I think what I'm also going to do is... I mean, how much manpower do you guys have? 28 to 54. I wonder if I want to just invade Spain. Just for no other reason than, you know, because we can do it. You know what I mean? If we look here, I mean, they're just a sore spot. They're not in either our faction or they're not in the Third International. They're just kind of there. You know what? Like, that is, I would say, unacceptable. But there's nobody else here. I mean, we could theoretically, I think, invade Mexico, but we're already guaranteeing Mexican independence. I mean, we could actually just attack the German government in exile. 140 days. We could wait for them to just attack the French? They attack the International? But does that even make sense? I'm not too sure. I mean, also, we got atomic research. Let's then go for... What I actually wanted was better naval invasion tech. So we'll get you guys going. Move our troops towards here. How much men do you have? You have 1 million manpower. Probably about 50 divisions. So you definitely have more troops in Africa than I do at the moment. But that's not a huge surprise. I like how you don't even have a name. What country are you? You are... Yeah, Guyana. You are the country with no name, and that's okay. Not everybody needs to have a name. We're really going to do our part in the Great Crusade. It's a little bit too late for that, don't you think? Seeing as the war is definitely over, and it's been over for a... Actually, I don't even think the war began. I don't think the Entente was ever at war with the International, because we killed them too early. So I'm not too sure what their plan is. Iceland's just kind of existing. Denmark, of course, is not any faction. Like, realistically, I think at some point they'd probably just join the Russian front, just because they are probably more ideologically aligned. Can also modify government. I just think we don't need to modify our government at all, I think. You're both in the International. Justifying any wars against any of you is going to take a little bit too long. I mean, what if we just attacked the Japanese for Hawaii? It'd be weird. Like, we could probably do it, seeing that Japan's probably distracted fighting against the Russians. Like, how much manpower do you guys actually have? A decent amount. You actually have more manpower than the Russians do. Who's actually winning this war? I think the Japanese are ever so slightly winning. But just by, like, a hair. Chances are that this war with Japan is going to last for a long time. Like how the Qing actually still exist. How much longer are they going to exist? I don't know. Like, do I have a thing in here to demand Hawaii? I actually don't. I don't think there's any way for me to actually demand Hawaii from the Japanese. I mean, it would be faster. It'd only take 75 days for this to go through. Because you're not a puppet state, right? No. Of course, you're also allied to the Japanese. Which is a little bit worrying. Because I think we need all of you guys ready to go. Let's remove the Great Purge. Get some more stability out of that. We're actually at 44% stability now, which is quite nice. Probably because we're no longer at war. How many troops do you think? How many troops does Cuba have? 4 to 12 divisions. The question is, of course, do you think one of these 3 ports is undefended by Cuba? Probably not. Which is why we probably got to wait for naval invasion tech to be finished before we can actually invade any of these islands if we wanted to. Yeah, let's go for the 1941 light tank, because I think we only have light tanks. We could probably go medium tanks, but on the same time, like, it's not, I think, necessary for us to do that. Depending governments. I mean, you're probably going to win. After that, you'd actually probably join the Japanese faction, which would put a lot more pressure on Russia. In India, I don't know who they would probably align themselves with. I think they'd actually align themselves probably with the Japanese. They do have a trade agreement with them, and they're already part of the co-prosperity sphere. So there's a lot of people that could end up at war with Russia as well. Why not go for the nuclear research as well? Who does not love a good old-fashioned nuclear war? Probably a lot of people, but they're cowards. I don't respect that. We have 42 ships here, mostly submarines. Let's send them to California. Again, just in case of the theoretical possibility of war. I mean, we could actually invade, probably Siberia, from Alaska to Siberia. Land troops here. Capture this little peninsula, and then try to invade the mainland. They have a port here. I think they used to. They have an island here. Where's our closest port? Our closest port is in Anchorage. Where's Purple Army? You know what, Purple Army? I'm going to call you back. I know you've been moving all over the place. Let's move you here. And let's also drop some naval invasion orders. From Los Angeles, you're going to land your way into Honolulu. And then from you, you're going to invade your way onto this island. Okay? I think that seems fair enough. He also got some more dockyards. What do you want to build? Let's just build more submarines. We don't have enough steel for submarines, though. Missing 57 steel. We'll get that, of course, from the French. Thank you very much. I mean, these invasions, we'll basically land here and then try to invade the Japanese home islands. How many ships do you guys have? A lot. You guys, I think, are here. You guys are in West Africa. You might as well join into one big fleet. Delete your orders. You actually come up to the Caribbean, because really, I'm thinking, no way these guys have enough navy to even confront, you know, like 16 ships. You guys are currently up here. You know what? You're actually fine where you are. So we won't have as many ships as the Japanese do. You know, that goes without saying. We will claim our islands here, 75 days. Are these all cores? They are, but I'm assuming like Honolulu is probably a majority of Hawaii's victory points. Yeah, so you guys will defend this location up here. I mean, I could probably build a... Yeah, just build a naval base right on the very tip. And use that for a naval invasion launch point as well in the future. Then we'll combine all of you. You will then sail your way up towards Anchorage. And we'll see how that goes for you. Just invade Hawaii. I'm ready for a war against Japan. I don't think it's going to be too much of a problem at all. Korea is also in their faction. All of these guys are also in their faction. But I mean, like, I would take a guess and say that they're not really going to be a threat to us at all. Okay, so the Great Purge will then be concluded. So how many days is this going to take? It's going to take 50, 100, 200, 300. Just about a year from now. So you have 1 year to get all of these little decisions finished. Which is not so bad. 1943. And by that point, I'm hoping within a year's time, we will have beaten the Japanese. Fingers crossed on that one. Do we have any upgrades for our main commander? We do not, but he's pretty good at his job. Let's also get a Chief of Navy, screen attack. We want, a max range. No, submarine attack and defense. Most of our ships are doing some submarine actions. Where even are my ships? Yeah, you're up here now. But you still don't have the range. Yeah, out of naval range. What ship is like our limiting factor? Max range 4,000, 3,000, 3,000. Like, how far do our submarines go? 44. You guys actually are, I think, our biggest issue here. Apparently moved them somewhere. Fantastic. We'll just wait for our troops to get to where they need to be. But I mean, if that's the case, the invasion of the Caribbean really doesn't matter as much as the invasion of Japan is going to matter. So let's delete all of these orders. We'll send you guys over to, why not move over to, what is this, Oregon? Make your way up north. All of our little puppet states should be strong enough to kind of maintain their own borders for now. Like, how many ships does Haiti have? 2 to 6. I mean, they actually have a decent navy, all things considered. So you guys are going up to here. Yeah, so that's your objective. Yeah, it looks like you now do have the range to do this pretty easily. I mean, I could actually maybe even try to land straight into this island as well. So do we want to do like 1 jump or do we want to do 2 jumps? Go here and then move closer towards Japan. Or we just go straight to this area here, which is on the Japanese mainland. It's considered a core province of theirs. Both of those are quite interesting propositions, I would say. Put you guys onto that order. Did I ever get the better naval invasion tech? So we've done in 7 days. Fantastic. Okay, so we're going to sway the unions to our side. Then we go for a cult of personality, get more support for totalism and paternal autocracy. You also give us more monthly population, a little bit more production efficiency as well, which I think is quite good for us. The Mad Boss of America. I'm ready for some mad bossing. Also, can I upgrade my submarines to be better in any kind of a meaningful way? Destroyers. Torpedo attack. Yeah, we done in 73 days is completely okay by me. We'll actually probably just upgrade our navy as much as we possibly can at this point. Who's on this fleet? These 3 ships. You know what? That's actually completely okay. We'll throw you on. Of course, these ships have, like, no range. So they kind of suck. But they can, you know what? Why not patrol our coast, then? That seems like a completely okay thing that you can do. Because we should have more than enough fuel. We're getting 17,000. Even at maximum consumption. Okay, well, at maximum consumption, we'd be spending a little bit more than we make, but really not by that much. So, like, I'm not worried about that. Industry techs. Yeah, I mean, it's 1943, so we can get those techs basically for free. Well, not for free, but, without any price malice on them. Why are you here? Just move your way up to the actual coast. Thank you very much. Would be much better for us. Thank you. These troops are ready to go. I mean, the Russian Navy, I'm assuming, really is not going to matter at all. The invasion of Korea. Is there any... There's one port here in Siberia. But I think there's invading the mainland is going to be, you know, just objectively better for us. What do you want us to do? Nothing. Okay. So our cause rebellion against Hawaii is going to be done in just about 10 more days. As if we can capitulate all of Hawaii in one fell swoop, I think that would be good. Intel efficiency is looking okay there. You guys looking okay here. Yeah, so let's expand our cult of personality. Everybody loves Capone, right? There's no objectifying to that. Capone is the #1 boss in America. And I don't even know if we really need to even call in any of our faction members to help us out here. We should basically be good to go no matter what. Still don't trust the Germans, but that's okay. We don't need to trust Germany for anything. So we're gonna declare war on you. Not call our allies in, because again, I don't really think that it's necessary. Okay, Japan, unsurprisingly, doesn't like us anymore, so we do need to get more sources of everything else. Portugal. Wait, why am I trading with France? There's no way I don't have a puppet state that can provide me with some of these materials. Get some from Chile. Get some from Brazil. As long as they're providing more than 8, it's cheaper to do it this way. And anything else we don't have, we can take from France. Brazil will get rubber from you. And then we'll get rubber from you. And that should, there we go, fill up all of our supplies. You're the guys on naval invasion order, huh? No, you stay here then. Yeah, you guys move out. And I think we have all the superiority we need. Russia, we can definitely have a non-aggression pact. That seems fine. So who are we at war with? Right now, just Japan and Hawaii, which is not a surprise. Do I know how much... Yeah, we're getting non-aggression pacts with all of Eurasia. That doesn't really matter so much. I mean, they really don't have that many ships. Now, once I pool my entire navy together for a invasion of Japan, we should actually be looking kind of okay. Sure, Albania. So how long is this invasion going to take? Because you have 40 ships here, 42 ships here. Like, I'm not worried about our initial invasions going wrong. Like, we should be fine. Okay, we did get some light tanks. Let's upgrade those to be a little bit better. Let's cut infantry production by probably like a decent amount. Because if we have, what, 700,000 guns? We don't really need more. And you know what, Russia? I'm going to give you like 100,000 rifles. You cannot have that many ships. What about 10,000? You know what? 50,000. Take whatever they can. I mean, 50,000 is what, 10% of our stockpile? We can afford 50,000 rifles without too much problem. You know what? Let's also research amphibious tanks. I don't think I've ever built them in any of my Hearts of Iron 4 campaigns, but you know what? Why not? You know why not? Because I just said, I think about 5 seconds ago, that I want to research naval techs for our ships to make them a little bit better. Mine laying tubes. No, I want to probably... Is it this or less damage, right? Yeah, we're less likely to receive critical hits. That's going to be more important for us, I would think, than the amphibious tanks that I will probably not actually use effectively. And also, we did get our naval base here. Fantastic. But this one doesn't really matter if we're going to have our naval base in this island closer to Japan. Yeah, so Japan is now fighting a pretty major war. Again, I don't think I need to call any of my satellite states in. I mean, I guess we could have some bases here to land in the Pacific, but that... You actually have troops here. You actually have 2 divisions. I'm surprised by that. I mean, I guess I shouldn't be surprised by that, but I'm a little bit surprised by that. This island, I would be shocked if there's anybody actually living here. The Yemen's taking some territory from Muscat. Good for them. We already lost a submarine to, I think, air support. Okay, so that plan does need some revisions. Once we land here, we should be good. Yeah, delete your orders. You're going to stay here, because your plan is now naval invade, and prepare. Just try to get closer to Japan, essentially. And that's basically it. You will invade from here to this port. That seems okay. 2 and 3 will be on that plan. Of course, this area doesn't need to exist anymore. And if you were on this front, you will now go to this island. To me, that seems all right. And what we're going to do here, we're going to actually just throw more troops on this attack. So next time we invade Hawaii, we'll just invade with more troops. We did lose some submarines, which is not great. 37%. Is there an airbase here? I would highly doubt it. There is not. And you know what that means? We're going to build an airbase there. We cannot build an airport in foreign control territory. Oh, because we don't have the state completely under our control. Okay, that's fine. Okay, and how many troops does Japan have? They have a decent-sized army, but how many of those troops do you think are actually here? I'm just going to send an attaché to the Russians. Just to get some more information about what Japan's doing. They have a lot of troops here. So you know what? I would not be surprised if the mainland of Japan basically has nobody on it at all. To the point where if we were to navally invade, let's say right there, with all 13 of you, you're going to send these submarines over to this province. And we'll just try and navally invade directly into Japan. Because if Japan has that many troops on the Russian front, I doubt they have many in Japan itself. But I do think that at least for right now, this is going to be a good time for us to end this episode. So thank you so much for watching. My name is Antoine. If you enjoyed, give a thumbs up. Not enjoyed, thumb down. If you want to see more, subscribe. And goodbye.